Hey YouTube, and all you free thinkers out there, welcome to Camden TV. My name's Camden, and today I want to talk to you guys about how to study abroad and how to do it successfully. There's 5 different ways I think that you can study abroad, have the greatest experience possible, and come home not regretting anything that you did while you were there. So, first thing I want to start off with, you have to learn the language. I personally went and I studied abroad in Mexico, and up until that point, I had studied, I believe, 7 years of Spanish, and I was okay. I was conversational. I could talk to people. I could find my way around. But honestly, once you get that basis for the language, once you're immersed in that culture, you're going to do so much better, and you're going to learn the language so much more effectively and efficiently. And it's especially helpful when you do that to befriend as many locals as you can. One of the problems I found with the other foreign exchange students is that they clumped up, right? We're tribal people. That's what we do. We hang out with people who speak the same language. We hang out with people that look the same as us. But if you want a great experience, an immersed experience, you have to befriend the locals. I don't care where you are, what you're doing. Find a family, find some friends who speak the language and really know the culture, and immerse yourself in that, and you're going to have the best experience possible. I personally, when I was there, one of my best friends to this day is actually Mexican. He's from Puebla, Mexico, which is where I studied abroad. Um, his nickname is Bimbo. And day in and day out, what we would do is after class, we would sit outside and chain smoke cigarettes and talk about high level topics, much like I like to do here on, society, on culture, on politics, on religion, you know, great topics of discussion. Um, and it was through him that I met uh, the majority of the group of friends that I would hang out with my entire experience there. Um, and it was actually through him that I had like this transcendent experience of who I was to become, what I was actually interested in. Back in I believe it was 2014, when the movie Interstellar dropped. It was first shown uh, in theaters, and I saw it twice in Spanish and once in English while I was there. Actually, no, twice in English, once in Spanish while I was there. And it was there that I realized that theoretical physics was all I wanted to study. Number 3 is you should travel as often as possible. Learn the area. Go out to different restaurants, go out to different museums, go experience the area, learn the culture. There were several occasions that I would just go out with my Mexican friends, and we would just go out on the town and be out until 3 a.m. learning the area, going out to different places and just experiencing the city of Puebla. And it was incredible. Um, Travel, fly. If you're in anywhere that's like cheap to fly, go fly somewhere. Go to the beach with your friends. Go see stuff, because that's going to be where you experience the culture, is when you're traveling out from wherever your homestead is and really engaging with the local people. Um, while I was down there, I actually visited a little villa that it was real. People rode donkeys, and it was this little town, and they had maybe 3 cars, and there was like 50 people. Seeing stuff like that really makes you appreciate what you have at home, like running water. Coca-Cola was cheaper than bottled water there. Like there's so much you can experience outside of your country that will make you appreciate what you have back home. A fourth tip that I would give you, be sure to pass your classes And if you're going to take hard classes, at least pass them and understand the exchange rate when it comes to grades with your home country. I got in three of my classes, I got a 69. Or no, I got a 70, excuse me. A 70 in the United States, or at least in that university, translated to a 69 in America. What that means is that I didn't pass a single class because I did the bare minimum to pass the course so that I could actually do what I went there to do, which was to learn the culture, to immerse myself, to learn the language, to travel, to understand this new society that I was in. So number 4, pass your classes, no excuses. Just, it'll make your life so much easier. I had to take another year of college because I didn't pass my courses that year or that semester. And last but not least, and this is of utmost importance, and it's going to be probably the most difficult thing you do not fall in love while you're there, because it will wreck you when you have to leave. It will completely turn your entire experience of beauty and travel and immersion into only thinking about that short period that you got to know this person and you fell for a foreigner. Trust me, do not fall in love while abroad. Have fun, do what you're going to do, but don't go full-fledged for somebody unless you know for a fact there is a way that you can meet up, that you can travel, and that you're both on the same page when it comes to a legitimate relationship. Don't do it otherwise. So learn the language to the best of your ability. If somebody came to my country, I would hope that they would try their damnedest to learn the language that I speak so that I can communicate with them, because that's what people do. We talk. It's important to do that. Befriend the locals. It's okay to have American friends when you're there, or rather the friends from your home country. But befriend the locals and hang out with them, because they're going to teach you the most, and you're going to cherish those friendships so much when you're gone. Travel as much as you can. Again, you befriend the locals, have them show you around. Find you a guy or a girl, or find a group of friends that y'all can go hang out, y'all can go do stuff. Pass your classes. Please pass your classes to the best of your ability. There are a lot of dummy courses that you can take when you're abroad that will just allow you to pass the class. If you're not going to do the work, take the easy classes. I made the mistake of taking statistical mechanics and thermodynamics, which are technically the same thing in physics, but they're basically, I took a stats class and I took a thermal physics class. Number 5, don't fall in love. Horrible idea. Don't do it. So yeah, that's how you study abroad and have the best experience possible. Is that right there. Thanks. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, if you want to hear more of it, you want to learn sort of my take on a bunch of different topics, shoot me a like at the bottom right there. I think it's right there. And subscribe if you want to hear more. There's going to be a bunch more of these videos. We're going to talk about Maxwell's Demon. We're going to talk about how microwaves work. We're going to talk about love, heartbreak. We're going to talk about learning a new hobby at work because you can't think straight because you're so inundated with boredom. And with that, I'll bid you adieu. Peace.